I think the risk of feeling like you or your child could have a mental illness is substantial. The social attitudes are still quite punitive, discriminatory, and prejudicial. That people tend to lump everyone into a category. Therefore, you're violent. Therefore, you're scary. Therefore, you're this, as opposed to a more comprehensive understanding that actually this is part of the human condition. So is there discrimination? Yes. Do you need to take that into account? I think you do. But I think it's also important to realize that if your child's having behavioral or emotional or cognitive problems, that not addressing them in the hopes that you won't have to suffer the social prejudices or discrimination is still not a useful strategy for most people. People often have unfortunate and misinformed attitudes about people who have mental illness. So this idea of stigma comes from the idea that you're marked with something, a low social status in this case. More people now think of it as prejudice or discrimination. How come many states don't have equal care in their insurance for mental illness coverage as for so-called health care problems? The brain is part of the body. This is one example of how, as a society, we still have a lot of learning to do. Even though we've made a lot of progress, we have a lot of learning to do to basically have our attitudes and behavior catch up to have mental illness be treated the same as so-called physical illness. It's all one body.